What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you with another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. This is how to get what you want from women all of the time. If you're going to have a negative, mindset towards this stuff, this isn't going to be the video for you, brother. Check me out on the next one. For all the guys that want to learn and understand, this is the video for you. See, the title of the video isn't how to get all women that you want all the time. That makes no sense. It's not logical. The title of the video is how to get what you want from women all of the time once you understand these things. Because once you understand these things, you're not going to look at the small stuff and you're not going to sweat it at all. You're going to ignore situations that don't suit you and only go towards situations that do suit you. And you're going to find out that keeps happening. It's a recurring thing over time. And that develops that strategy. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Number one, you have to reject women. A lot of guys are not used to rejecting women. So they're always looking at getting rejected by women as a bad thing that makes them feel self-conscious. It's like, damn, I can never have my way with women. Yeah, it's because you're not looking at rejecting women as having your way at the same time. See, if I'm able to reject something, then I'm able to be grateful for the good experiences that I have. But when I'm not even able to reject situations and I have no incoming situations or women that I'm attracted to, of course, it's going to make you feel like you can't get what you want a lot of the time. So when you're not used to rejecting women, you're going to focus on things that really don't matter. Saw a comment come in that said, well, I know you say to pay attention to the women that are giving you good energy and that pay attention to you and that show up for you. But what happens if they're all unattractive? See, that's a nonsensical question, because if they're not attractive and you're not physically attracted to them, sexually attracted to them, how could you ever get to a point where a woman tells you that she views you a certain type of way and how she would want this from you or whatever? Bro, your energy speaks. See, you're going to hear that when you're actually entertaining women that you're not attracted to. This is why I never champion the phrase, I could get women, but not the women I want. It makes no sense. You're literally conditioning yourself to think that these type of women over here are easier to get with. That's not a good thing, because when you get rejected by a woman who maybe isn't that attractive, it's going to make you feel some type of way, because you're like, I'm doing you a favor. When really all women are one. The women that don't look as good act delusional, and the women that look really good act delusional. It's all one. So why would you even be entertaining women that you're not attracted to? You got to reject them. That's you still having your way. You're able to maneuver through, and you shoot your shot at women that you're actually attracted to. And then when you catch W's in there and good interactions in there, you start to understand how women see you. You're getting what you want from them. See, it's not always about sex, dates, and all of this stuff. Another thing that I've always wanted was to understand how women see me. And now that I understand how women see me, it's easy as hell. See, that's why I always tell you it's half the battle. Number two, watching all forms of pornography. It's always going to affect your dating life. When you watch this stuff and this imagery and all of this stuff, it makes it so that you don't care about dating. You don't have energy to put into it because you're releasing energy. Here's the thing. It's an easy thing to run to. It's a vice. It's a vice. It's like smoking, drinking, all that stuff. Overeating. Because here's what happens. Why do I need to go and approach a woman? Why do I need to make a dating app profile? Why do I even need to talk to a woman? Why do I need to try to have a good experience with a woman when I can have it virtually, when I can have it like this and have it get done and over with? And I can have what type of chick I want, when I want, where she is in whatever state or whatever continent, whatever country. But see, here's the thing. It's really because you're watching another dude, wishing that dude was you. There's something wrong with you mentally. You're going to struggle because as soon as something happens, as soon as a woman throws up resistance, a woman flakes, something happens, you're going to resort to that. And that's not really getting what you want. It's settling. You understand? When you have that outlet, it's like the hell with women, man. I could just sit here. See, this is why a lot of dudes are like, I'll remain single too. Because it's not like you're saying I'm going to remain single and women want me, but I'm not into that right now. I don't really think I'm in the right headspace to date, so I brush off women. Like, number one, you reject women, so you're also having your way. It's more so, nobody wants me, woe is me, nobody wants me. I'm not that attractive. Women only want this type of guy and this type of guy, and they only want this and this and this. So I don't have this, which is funny because if that's what they view a man as, right? A man is supposed to have all these things and encompass all these things. Why don't you encompass all these things? You're lazy. And another part about it is the corn is a runaway. You can run away to that because you're not the man that you want to be. So it's always going to have you second guessing yourself. Well, I could just run to this. I'm never going to get a woman like this. And see, this is funny. Like Kendrick Lamar and the Drake beef. We hate the chicks that because they confuse themselves with real women. And notice, I didn't say me. I said we. I'm with the culture feeling. You guys get women confused. The real women are confused with women who show their ass. So you use corn and then you want to get the same type of woman, not understanding where you're really at. When you stop watching all of that stuff and you become the man you want to be, you actually see that you have your way with women because you actually have the energy, the desire to go after what you want. And when you start going after what you want and you get the reps in and you're actually having good situations, it pushes you forward to get what you want most of the time with women. Number 3, stop making it a make or break situation. The men that have their way with women the most do not care about when a woman rejects them. Does not care about when a woman is showing resistance. Does not care about the small stuff. Does not care about when a woman isn't exactly aligning with his mission. Okay, she has to go. Can't be a part of this mission. You understand? When you make it a big deal, it's always going to be a shock to your ego or your psyche that a woman isn't interested in you. Who are you, bro? Do you love yourself? See, that's another step. You have to actually like what you see in the mirror. Be impressed with yourself, with your own results. Then you're going up to women like, hey, what's up? You're cool about it. You're confident. Your self-esteem is at a higher level. But when you're making these situations make or break, oh no, ain't nothing good coming out of that, brother. Nothing good is coming out of that. So that's why most dudes will be like, well, I don't really want to do this because regardless of if it's going to go, see, that negative mindset is all happening from you making it a make or break situation. When you eliminate all that stuff, you're going to start seeing things as fun, exciting. Let's take a chance here real quick. Yo, what's up? What's your name? Oh, me? Yeah, you. What's your name? My name's Josten. Stop making it a make or break situation. All I'm asking her for is her name. All I'm trying to do is get a little laugh real quick. Exchange some energy. Now, if she don't want to exchange energy, her funky ass can get on. And it's as simple as that. Number 4, stop acting needy and start acting sexy. See, when you're acting needy, it becomes regular scheduled programming, okay? It's like something that you just do automatically because you like every woman so much that you're ever talking to or interacting with. And that's going to drive women away from you, bro. But when you start acting sexy, nonchalant to the small stuff. You're a funny dude naturally. You pick up on things. Yo, what do you mean by that? Elaborate. When you actually challenge, you become a challenge, right? You become sexy. In a woman's mind, this is what she thinks. Who is this guy to talk to me this way? Who is this guy that he just has this air of confidence? There must be more than meets the eye, so I need to figure this out. But when you're needy, you're not going to get what you want most of the time. Because what you want most of the time is for a woman to view you as better than her. When you're acting needy, that doesn't happen. Never is it ever going to happen, even if she's pretending. See, you're pulling the wool over your own eyes. But when you're actually acting like a sexy man, a confident man, a guy who holds himself in high regards, women can feel that energy. Even so much so that when you're with a chick and you're out and about, other chicks see you together and they're looking. Best believe it's true. So acting needy does nothing for you but make you regress when you should be progressing. You understand how that works? Being needy comes from this void, this lack of. Maybe something from when you were younger. You're looking for mommy. You're looking for somebody who left your life. I don't know. But you're trying to fill a void. And until that void is filled, you're not going to understand how this goes. A woman wants to look at you like you're the best option or one of the best options that she can get. She's not trying to look at you like, well, damn, this guy needs me. It's very weird. You understand? So when you eliminate that, you turn into the more sexually appealing guy. And women are going to notice this. You're going to do more rejecting. And then you're actually going to accept women that see you the same way you see yourself. And that's going to be most of the time. Because when you're moving out here, guys always have this negative mindset. When you're moving past the rejections and you get that out of the way faster, you're not thinking about that. You're not harping on that. What you come to realize is you're making more good interactions and making things happen with women at a faster rate than you were before because all that other nonsense isn't holding you back. All that needy energy is gone. Number 5, you have to scream man. So by that, you guys probably think I'm referring to like some meathead, juice head. Yo, you got to do this, sit here and do this. No, you have to scream man. Certain way you do things, bro. Like, even if you're a very funny guy, you play an instrument, you're very into books, reading, you're into sightseeing, you're into traveling, whatever you're into, bro, at the same time, you have to scream man. And how you scream man is being able to lead situations. Most dudes miss out on good opportunities because they're too busy worrying about what she wants to do, where she wants to go, how would she like this to be, done? How should I go about this with this type of woman? That doesn't scream man, bro. See, you're always worried about not getting rejected. I hope it's like a 99% chance that I won't get rejected in this situation. That's not realistic, brother. You have to eliminate that from your head. So when you scream man, a man doesn't care about how it's about to go. The only thing he cares about is if it's going to go the way he needs it to go. I need this to go this way so I can give good energy. I need it to go this way so I can keep interacting with this woman. We're not worried about all the other stuff, bro. That screams man. When you take the lead, that screams man as well. When you take the lead, you know what you want to do with the woman. You're direct with the woman. Guys think it's take your pants off right now so we can have sex. That's not being direct. Hey, I find you very attractive. My name is Josten. What's your name? Oh, nice. What brings you over to this side of town? Oh, cool. Now I was actually just doing this, but I'm actually in a rush, so you should take my number down. Maybe we can get something to drink. Say Friday. I got some free time coming up. But yeah, I'll shoot you the details. Yeah, cool. All right, well, thank you. Have a good day. You're sexy ass. Walk away. You were direct the entire time without coming across as a creep, a jerk, needy, any of it. You didn't come across as anything but a guy who's confident, a guy who just wants to share energy. Perfectly fine. If a woman ever shames you for that, she's a goofy. Guys got to get used to that. She's a goofy. That's also the mindset of a man. She's goofy, bro. Not even going to waste my time. Tried to come over here like a man and introduce myself instead of spitting some line, instead of trying to whistle at her, catcall her. No, I came and approached her like a man and she doesn't appreciate it. So that's her loss. And then you keep it moving. But you always got to scream man. And when you scream man, what's going to happen is once you get these reps in, women are going to compliment you and thank you for the way that you go about things and actually acknowledge that you came correct as a man. When you have this thing recurring, you're going to start to understand, okay, I am moving the right way. Okay, women do respect masculinity. Okay, all the other women are goofy. And that's how you're going to get what you want most of the time. Number 6, your dating app profile must speak to women. This is only going to happen when you know what to look for and when you know what to do. So let me elaborate on this. So there's going to be a lot of talks on the internet, right? About, well, this isn't fair. And it's always going to be around, they don't have incoming traffic from dating apps, no likes. They're always complaining about sending out matches and it not going anywhere. Women playing games or not getting that many matches. And they're like, what's wrong with me? Your profile, see, it's not about just sending out the likes. I'm going to use Hinge in this example right now. Your prompts should speak to women. Women should be drawn in by your profile. If you want to work on this more, just DM me on Instagram so we can get on a one-on-one call. We'll figure everything out. I got you, brother. I got the list of 35 dating app openers. They work. I got you, brother. But let's get back to this. When your profile doesn't speak to a woman, there's no reason for her to be drawn to you. Okay? So one of the tricks that I teach a lot of, subscribers that hit me up on coaching calls is if you do something very well, you need to put it out there like she can partake in that. That you like to do this thing for other people to make them feel involved or because it makes you feel good about it. And then women are going to be like, let me hit this guy up. First message. I would love to do this. That part of your profile where you said you do this, I really enjoy that because I do that as well. Set the plans. Like I tell you guys, cooking. I would love to dance in the kitchen and cook with you. Oh yeah, I would totally love to dance and cook in the kitchen. What are we going to be cooking? You're like, whoa, this chick is just coming, straight up. Most men are not used to this. They're not used to this because they don't know what to do. But once you know what to do, it's easy. It's simple. Now, as a man, you already know women are going to get more likes, incoming traffic than you. You're going to have to send things out. But you don't talk to women off of reading something about their profile and then flipping the script from regular to sexy. Regular to trying to catch her interest in some way. Most guys are just like, this is how it's supposed to go. I'm supposed to do this and then she's supposed to do this. No, you don't understand how this goes. Your profile must speak to women in order for them to interact back and forth with you. When you talk at women, they're just going to drop the ball. Remember the analogy. You hit the ball, she hits the ball. You hit the ball, she hits the ball. You talk at her, she drops the ball. You're not asking questions that require more than just a one-word answer. You're not intriguing. So it's not going to work. When you understand all this, you're going to get what you want most of the time. Bro, I'm telling you, dating apps are easy. There's going to be a lot of guys that are going to listen to this part and think, well, women on dating apps are low value and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, bro, whatever, bro. I'm tired of this stuff. Women are sexually liberated, bro. They can get with guys that they want to get with now. I think guys are frustrated because they're just not the type of guys that women want to get with. But see, that's more of a you problem, brother. That's not a woman's problem. If they want to share the same guy and make that dumb decision, that's on them. But the reason why they're doing that is because there's not enough men who understand the game. Once men understand the game, it opens up different doors. I always tell you guys, it's not about having the biggest muscles. It's not about having a sports car. It's not about having all the money in the world. It's about understanding the ins and outs. Most guys say the hell with it. It's the easiest time to get with a woman or have a woman come into your situation and want to cooperate. Yet many men just can't seem to make this happen. And it's because they're resistant to the information. They're resistant to putting in effort. If guys were really on top of their game, they would be having their way with women most of the time, which falls into number 7. You need to understand women to attract women. Stop being so analytical and reactive to their nature and use it to your benefit. You understand me? Guys are always out here. It's funny how you could post a clip in a video or something and a guy will comment, yo, that pissed me off, and these modern women. And it's like, dude, relax, bro. Relax. This energy isn't going to do you any good. All you need to understand is the ins and outs, how they operate, what they go towards, what they shy away from, what they take advantage of. Okay, that is all. All it is, like, we gotta hold women accountable. No, you have to hold yourself accountable, because then what's the sense of holding them accountable? They can't do anything to you. Can't take advantage of you. Can't play with your emotions. Can't take half your stuff. Can't take your kids. Can't do this because you ain't gonna have kids with her. You're already gonna pick up on red flags before, bro, it ain't even gonna happen with her. You have to understand the ins and outs and use it against them. Because a lot of guys say, like, once you understand women, you can never love them. Okay, even if that's true. So many dudes understand them. And once you have somebody's playbook and their strategy, you already know how to win. You already know how to win against them. But guys think winning is not playing the game at all. Hey, if you don't want to play the game at all, that's fine. But when you understand their nature, and it's more beneficial to you than them, because it actually is. They need to find a guy to lock down. They need to find a guy to be a husband. They need to find all that stuff. We don't really need that stuff. You understand? That's why I told you guys in the video why men should not trust women. Once you understand the ins and outs, you're going to have more results sexually. And you'll probably have a couple of instances where you see something going somewhere with the chick, but it's going to be more so sexually, because you're a sexually desired man at this point. You know women like the back of your hand. So when you know women like the back of your hand, it causes other women to want you. And by other women wanting you, more women want you. And then you end up getting what you want from women most of the time. Well, Josten, what I really want is to settle down and be married. What kind of attitude is that to have? You should not chase love. Rather, love just finds you. You should not chase relationships or girlfriends. Rather, relationships and girlfriends just find you because you're that dope dude. It's going to happen. But if you put so much emphasis on, she has to have a low body count, she has to be this and blah, 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 it doesn't make any sense. You're not going to get what you want most of the time. You're not adapting. So once you understand the ins and outs and use it to your benefit, you start to understand what women are looking for. You start to understand how women operate. And then you're like, so I need to operate like this. And she responds to me. Stop being so reactive. Stop being so analytical. Well, if she had this many sexual partners, then this and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, the mathematical equation and what's the square root and circumference of, you don't have to do all of that, bro. They're just women. They're just women. Now, a lot of things for the average man is difficult to comprehend. But once you've gotten older, you've been around women, you had a couple of relationships, you actually went through some pain from these relationships and you took that and you used it to fuel you. And now you're just some dude who's not putting up with garbage, yet you still attract quality women. You understand, okay, I had to go through that pain. because going through that pain helped me understand women better. So now that I understand them, I'm having my way most of the time. Number 8, let's close the video out with this one. You have to get used to having a strategy with women that are attracted to you. Most men want to have a strategy that gets women who have absolutely no interest in them to all of a sudden have interest in them. It's not going to get you what you want most of the time, brother. So, can a woman be interested in you after she rejects you? Yes. But it will take some time. It'll be some time in between. Yes. But the thing is, you're going to have to change completely. Maybe you go through a weight loss journey. Maybe you get your looks up. You start grooming yourself. Maybe it's your attitude and the way you start approaching situations. You're almost like a completely different person. You almost have a different personality at this point, right? Maybe you come into some money. You're not broke anymore. Yeah, then she could be attracted to you after all that stuff. But is that real attraction? Raw, genuine, burning desire. Raw, genuine attraction just happens in the beginning. Everything just seems to flow the right way. Women who are not attracted to you, you should have no business even thinking about them like that. Now, can you find a woman attractive, shoot your shot, and she accepts it? Hell yeah, she never seen you coming, but now that she sees you coming, it's like, yeah, come on. I like this dude. But for a woman that you know for a fact has no interest in you, there's no sense in trying to change her mind. You need to operate from a standpoint and have a strategy of, I'm attracting women that are attracted to me. And in there, you're going to have mildly attractive women, doable women, cute women, hot women, sexy women, baddies, bro. You're going to have all of it. So what's the sense of ever thinking, I need to move this different way around this different woman? Don't go like that, brother. We got to get out of fairy tale nonsense. When a woman likes you, it's funny because you can damn near say anything. She won't push you away. When a woman likes you, you can make a bunch of mistakes. She won't push you away. When a woman likes you, you can be kind of distant. Give her the cold shoulder. She'll always try to figure out what's wrong. She'll always have lines of communication open with you, even when it seems like you're shutting your side off, because she really likes you. Is it unfair to her sometimes? Yes, but it all stems from her being attracted to you. That's why she doesn't give a damn. But when a woman is on the fence, she doesn't know where you stand. She doesn't really like you like that, right? It's so funny how you get disqualified for the littlest things. So what's the sense of trying to build your strategy around not getting rejected? Build your strategy around, how do I, get past resistance? And, when a woman's doing this and it's making you feel this type of way, how do you make sure that that doesn't happen? You know how you make sure that doesn't happen? You have a strategy that only works with women who are attracted to you. And after your reps, you figure out, okay, I'm making the gain, so this is how it's supposed to go. My form was off before. Now with perfect form, my joints feel better. My back doesn't hurt. My gains are coming in quicker. I'm doing everything the right way. My posture is better. Equate it to the gym analogy. It's the same thing. When men have a strategy that works with women who are attracted to them, they're going to see that this is working most of the time. Guys, do not focus on women who you are not attracted to, who you do not like that. See, getting what you want is a woman that cooperates, a woman that's going to be on your program, a woman that's not going to be resistant, combative. She's going to be a cool time. So you're going to get that most of the time. Most guys are like, I want a supermodel. I want eye candy. Brother, even guys who are the best with women, their strategy works from the standpoint, I'm getting with women who are attracted to me. Now, if they happen to be supermodels, if they happen to be baddies, bro, if they happen to be that's how somebody develops their standards. It's not this delusional way of thinking of this woman's my type. This type of woman's my type. Oh, yeah. Why are you so nervous to go talk to her? Oh, yeah. Why is it that you need coaching and you don't know what to do? If it's your type, you're used to this on a consistent basis. You know the ins and outs of this type of woman because you're used to this. That's why it's your type. You understand how that goes? Don't get confused out here, brother. It's getting hot outside, bro. Shoot those shots. Be on body game. Women checking you out, bro. Knowing that you're that dude. Be that guy, bro. Be that guy. Holds his head held up high. Don't be the guys that are complaining and not getting anything popping. You want to remain single, that's fine. But always remember, being single for men is different for women. So when guys are champion being single, yes, you should be single to build. Yes, you should be single to focus on yourself, but there should still be women that are attracted to you and that want you. Okay? Being single You know, that's really easy when nobody wants you. But it's not easy when you're like, damn, bro, temptation is calling me because I know I could be having my way out here, but I got to focus right here. Know the difference. But for all the guys that do want to have good experiences with women, this is going to help you. And shout out to my brother, Adam. You know, when subscribers book one-on-one calls with me, I tend to keep in contact with them. We message back and forth, you know, because the way it signals to me, man, if they're willing to pay for advice, they're really going to take it serious. This man, since our first call, is a completely different guy. I think we've been on 4 of them. Got women beating down his door, having to tell. I posted it on Instagram. 6'2" dude, low confidence, chasing after women. Now, beast, strategies working. Women paying for him. Got women begging to be the only girl. Told her, yo, shorty, pump your brakes. I'm not into that. That nice guy stuff is for the birds. And it is for the birds. And brother, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of everybody who I coach that comes out on the other side with a better mindset. Because once again, guys, this channel is to create stronger men and breed stronger minds. It's your boy, Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.